What's going on, guys? Steelers back at you with another video previewing the Jaguars and Steelers game for Week 11. It's about freaking time to get some payback on these Jagoffs, don't you think, bro?
Damn fucking straight, man. As you guys know, and I don't want to open any old wounds, man, but as you guys know what happened last year, Week 5, and in the divisional round of the playoffs, we're not going to go in depth.
Basically, I'll just say it. Our season last year just went right out the window.
Yeah, you guys know the story. But you look at that Jags team compared to this Jags team, they are completely two different teams.
Oh, hell yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, and I think the main reason because of that is because the Jags got too conservative, they got too comfortable, they got too cocky. They thought they were the shit, they thought they were at the top of the mountain, they thought they were all that. And they got too cocky, and now it's starting to bite them in the ass. And now look at them.
They're 3-6.
And they've lost, 6 of their last 7 games or some shit like that?
I believe so.
And we won, 5 straight?
Mm-hmm.
So, and the way I see it, man, I mean, the Jags, I mean, they've done nothing all year, man. Like, they came in with so much hype, and honestly, in my honest opinion, I thought they got stronger heading into this year, especially offensively. And you know, they got some great talent receiving-wise. You know, Austin Jenkins, when he is consistent, he can be a great tight end. They got some nice depth at the receiver with Keelan Cole, DJ Chark, who has the size and speed combination that you wish in a wide receiver. Dante Moncrief, I mean,
he's decent at best.
Yeah, he was nothing but a veteran signing, honestly, in my opinion. And you got D.D. Westbrook, who's the same as Keelan Cole. Well, not Keelan Cole, DJ Chark. But, I mean, you know, but when you have a quarterback like Blake Bortles, which I still am mind-boggled by the fact that they gave him an extension, I mean, there's so much that they can do to the point that Leonard Fournette was out all year and their offense did nothing, and with him just coming back from an injury, they're still limited.
Mm-hmm. And basically that offense sucks. Bortles sucks. I'm just going to come out and say it. The offense sucks for the Jaguars. Bortles ain't shit. The receivers can't do anything with a quarterback like Blake Bortles.
And they're not stepping up to the most of their talent.
Literally, the only good player on that offense is Leonard Fournette, obviously. He's basically their life support.
Pretty much.
Without Leonard Fournette, they are suffering. They are dying.
Yeah, and he just had a good game last week, and we all know Leonard Fournette has a good history against us.
Yeah.
So he could be a factor, and honestly, I think he'll be the only factor.
I mean, that's what we thought in the playoffs, but look what Bortles did. So
I mean, it wasn't more so Blake Bortles. I think it was more so on Leonard Fournette. But still, I mean,
we thought that Fournette was going to be a major factor, which he was, but then Bortles became one of the big factors.
Well, yeah, we underestimated them. We underestimated him, and we got ahead of ourselves. That's something we can't do in this game. That's something we should not do in this game, man. Mm-hmm. Especially in Jacksonville, especially a big game. And the thing about this is that the way I say it, man, the Jags. This is a team that got blown out 40-7 by the Dallas Cowboys. Dak Prescott. They lost to the Philadelphia Eagles in London. We all know how good Jacksonville is in London. We all know how awful the Eagles are this year. Yeah. It's hard to think that they were Super Bowl champions last year. And they just lost to the fucking Colts. I understand they almost made a comeback, and the Colts are somewhat on a roll. But outside of Andrew Luck and T.Y. Hilton and a decent offensive line, you know, there's nothing really too special or too
spectacular of the Colts.
Right.
The Colts are basically nothing.
Yeah, there's nothing about the Colts that speaks out to me that's like, wow, man. There's a reason why they beat the Jags. Or there's a reason why, you know, they're a good team. You know, there's nothing out there that really speaks out to me about the Colts. So, but
yeah,
still,
really.
and you know, when excuse me, what the fuck? I'm starting a lot. When you put all that in front of you, you're probably thinking to yourself, hey, Steelers got this in the bag. This is gonna be a complete 52-21 blowout. This is gonna be a complete easy one-sided victory for the Steelers. But if you know the Steelers like we do, and like most Steelers fans do, if you guys know our history, it's never that easy.
Nope.
So with that being said,
it's always trap games.
Yeah.
There's always freaking trap games. I'm sick and tired of it.
Yeah. So with that being said, we think that this will be a trap game. But the thing is, we can't fall for those type of games, man, because we already have a few trap games ahead of us, and we can't fall for one like this, especially against the Jags. We can't fall for this.
Seriously.
And I know some guys may be saying that we haven't really been a victim of those trap games yet, and I agree. But at the same time, who have we really faced that could be considered a trap game? Maybe Cleveland Week 1? Maybe.
That's just about it. I mean, heading into the long stretch of games, you know, later on this season, you know, there's like a good 2 or 3 games, maybe Well, obviously the Raiders and maybe even the Broncos. In this game, potentially the Jaguars. So if you think about it, that's three trap games on this long stretch of games. And those are games that we desperately need to win if we want to try to make the playoffs.
Yeah, exactly. Those are games that we cannot fall on, especially with how the AFC picture is looking right now and with how we're on the road. We can't fall for these games, man. And this is the start to prove, hey, we're not going to fall for that shit, man. We are a different team. We have a different mindset. Don't come in underestimating just because the Jags look awful this year. Don't come in and underestimate them. Don't come in thinking that this is going to be a cakewalk. And I got to say, man, the Jags, especially in Jacksonville, they tend to give us a challenge no matter who they got.
I mean, they beat the freaking Patriots. How the hell did they beat the Patriots?
Yeah, I mean, how the fuck do you beat the Patriots and get blown out by the Cowboys? I understand that it's a road game, but it's like, really?
Yeah, I don't
how the fuck? The Cowboys! I mean, I understand they got good but they got blown out by the offense. Dak Prescott. How do you do that? Like, you can't come back from that, man. That's like getting blown out by fucking Ryan Leaf or some shit.
I don't get it.
How do you do, you can't come back from that.
You can't.
I honestly think that they got worse after that, honestly.
Yeah, ever since that loss, they've been on a complete downfall.
And we got to continue that, man. We got
to... We got to take advantage of that. We got to kick them down. We got to keep them down. We got to kick them down lower than they already are right now.
Yeah, man, and that's why this game would be so bittersweet. Not only get some revenge for what they did to us last year, but
twice at our place. We gotta do basically the same that they did to us to them in their place.
Exactly, man, and that's the main reason, man. They kicked our ass at home twice, so we gotta come into their stadium and do the same fucking thing. Do it even harder. Be more aggressive. Be more physical, man.
Do what you did to the Panthers. Do exactly that to the Jaguars. Exactly. And I know the Steelers can do it.
Oh, absolutely. After a victory like that, there's no reason why we shouldn't do the same thing.
We should.
For real.
With these types of games, we always get, tricked. We always fall for the freaking trap.
Right. And what the fuck? I'm starting off. Goddamn.
Relax, bro.
And that's the issue with this game, man, is that, this has potential to be a cakewalk, and there is a chance that, hey, we could absolutely completely win this game. This could be another blowout victory. And I gotta say, the Jags defense, it is still pretty good, but they look much weaker than what the league ranks them as, honestly, in my opinion.
The way I see it.
I mean, look at the corners. I mean, Jalen Ramsey, but he's not the same Jalen Ramsey from last year. AJ Boye is injured, and they have literally no depth at corner.
Yeah, I think their backup for Boye is Quentin Meeks, and he's a rookie, and he's also hurt.
Yes.
So if you really think about it, they're kind of weak at the cornerback position, besides Ramsey.
And the way I see it, Antonio Brown completely torched AJ Boye in that playoff game last year. So him going up against literally nobodies, I mean, I can completely see this offense going off. AB more than likely be on Jalen Ramsey, but with how Jalen Ramsey's been allowing big games and big yardage and big plays to T.Y. Hilton and DeAndre Hopkins, I feel like AB can definitely do the same.
I feel so.
But if Jalen Ramsey is able to limit AB, then you have Juju going up against an absolute nobody, and Juju could absolutely go off in this game. And maybe put in a little bit of Vince McDonald in there, put a little bit of Ryan Switch in there, put a little bit of James Washington in there.
Seriously, and go back on Vince McDonald. I mean, Eric Ebron last week with the carry.
Yeah, let's get into that, man.
Eric Ebron, okay? Who? He had 3... Yeah, seriously.
Wasn't he a bust in Detroit? I understand he's having a good year this year, but...
Dude, I think he had only 11 total touchdowns with his 4 years with the Colts. He's already got 10 this year with the Colts. Who the hell is Eric Ebron? He had 3 total touchdowns against the Jaguars. The way I see it, I think Vince McDonald should do just about as much, if you think about it.
Honestly, yeah.
Especially the way Vince McDonald's been performing so far this season. I mean, I wasn't big on him, but now I am. He's stepping up.
I'm completely sold on Vince McDonald, man. To the point, I'm a big fan of Vince, man.
Yes.
The animal, man.
Same here.
He could potentially have a great game, man, with how bruised that Jags secondary is and with how many weapons. Because I see it. Look what the Colts did. Imagine our offense with Antonio Brown and Juju and Ryan Switzer and James Washington and Vince McDonald and Jesse James and James Conner and Jalen Samuels.
And with how our offense has been consistent the past couple of weeks.
And after the performance we put against the Panthers and how dominant we've been, there's no doubt that we should totally go into their stadium and blow them out. This should be a complete blowout victory.
This should be.
But knowing the Steelers, hey, we can't say that we're going to blow them out. This is going to be a cakewalk with confidence because it never is.
Knowing the Steelers' recent history, basically since Tomlin's, was hired as our head coach, this has happened basically almost every goddamn year.
But guess what? This is the time to change it. This is the big time changer, and this will be a bittersweet victory to get some revenge on what the Jags did to us last year and to send them down deeper into that hole that they're already in.
Seriously.
man, this would be a bittersweet victory, man. So for the offense, man, just continue to spread the ball more. And you guys, we all know that they can have a complete great game. I can totally see Vince McDonald having a great game, not just because of what Eric Ebron did last week, but, just how stacked this offense is. I can completely see everyone stepping up and everyone getting a piece of the pie again this week and completely going off. So offense, just continue to spread the ball more. James Conner, although he is in the concussion protocol, I'm sure he's fine.
Yeah, because the Steelers are optimistic about him playing this year as well as me and Danny, and I'm sure the rest of the Steelers Nation.
And he's got all week to get ready and everything.
Yes, because he was obviously injured last Thursday against the Panthers, so he's got a full 10 days to recover. So I think he'll play. I think he'll be fine.
Yeah, he'll be completely fine. So basically for offense, just continue to spread the ball more. Offensive line, continue to step the hell up. Continue to do your thing. Continue to prove you are the best offensive line in the league. And just feed Connor more. Just continue to feed Connor, because if you feed Connor, it's a shot of adrenaline for this offense, and it's been proven the last 5 games.
Yeah.
You involve Connor more, it is a massive. It's like a steroid shot.
Basically.
It is massive for this offense. Continue to feed Connor more, and that'll just help smooth out the offense, because it has.
Yeah, and for the defense, stop the run, do more man coverage.
Limit Fournette, and, of course, pass rush.
Pass rush.
Because Blake Bortles has no answers under pass rush, and with how our pass rush is stepping up, and after what they did to Cam Newton, I think they can totally do the same to Blake Bortles.
And no penalties. I mean, we had one, but thanks Artie Burns. But
yeah, and don't play Artie Burns, please. Just like put in Brian. I swear to God, I would rather put in Brian Allen than Artie Burns.
Yeah, really.
Like if it's another 52-21 type thing, don't put in Artie Burns. Put in Brian Allen.
Yeah, give him some reps. He has yet to be on the freaking field.
Yeah, I mean, he's on special teams. He's a good special teams player, but give him some reps. Give him some marinate him a little bit,
Right? I mean, Burns ain't doing anything. He allowed our only penalty, and it was in garbage time. Like, come on, give Allen some chances.
Yes, and
I see it.
And I agree. Yes, limit the penalties.
Yes, because
that was a major factor to win that game last week, was limiting the penalties.
Exactly.
So I'll just do the same this week. And as for us saying, give Allen some reps, it all depends if we blow him out, which I know we definitely can, but will they? Knowing the Steelers,
we'll see.
We can't truly say that, but
we'll see.
Yeah, exactly. So that's it, guys. Give us your thoughts and opinions. It comments below. Hopefully, we get some goddamn revenge. Hopefully, we get this bittersweet victory, man.
Hell yeah, bro. Let's hope we return to goddamn favor of what them Jagoffs did to us.
Absolutely, man. Let's give them a taste of their own medicine on a silver platter, man. This would be a bittersweet victory. This would be a very nice victory heading to the long stretch of trap games and tough games as well. So and this is the time to end those trap games, man. This is the time to end that. It is.
Time to make a statement. Time to show who we truly are.
Exactly. Man, just continue what the hell you're doing. Continue to step up, and let's get this fucking revenge dub, man. This will be a very bittersweet dub, man. Let's go.
Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you later. Peace!